Hello YouTube, it's Mike and Aaron from Team Endgame here, bringing you a sneak peek report of Set 8 Blue Storm Armada. Now, to start off with, the new booster system was put in place.
Oh yeah, the new draft rules changed, didn't they?
Yes, now...
what was it? Basically, every pack is guaranteed to have a trigger. So...
Be a good one or not, you have to take it.
Pretty much. So the new rule was that when you open your first pack, when you open the pack, you'd have to take the trigger and then any other one unit. They get passed on, then you take one, pass it on, take one, until that pack's gone.
So it basically ensures that Aaron doesn't hoard all the triggers.
Why 10 triggers again, man? That's
10
cool.
triggers, that was stupid. That's stupid. It's because of you I made sure. I'm not having that repeat of that again.
So basically this ensured that everyone got equal dibs on the triggers and everyone had 6 and only 6.
Yes, so you can also count triggers. Just like in a normal game, you know that there are, 16 triggers.
Yeah.
And one starter, so...
It's actually worked out kind of well. Made it a bit more... It was a bit more organised on my end.
My end, I mean... It's been passed to the right. This is just a typical scenario. I can come up with my head right now. 2 cards are being passed to me. 4 cards are being passed to the person that was giving me 2 cards.
So something wasn't right.
So something really wasn't right. The person before the one passing to me, I must have taken 2 cards because it was a bit of confusion because it was going left and then went right. And I think he got confused because he hadn't quite finished sorting out his cards, and he took a card from the person from the left and then passed it back to. Oh my god, it was terrible.
So they really kind of need to supervise it or sort something out with that.
But there was a guy overlooking it, but he didn't see anything wrong until it was too late.
There's always a problem going on with that.
But other than that, slight hiccup. The set in general was very varied. We noticed right at the start that the grade 2s would probably, or in my opinion, I found the grade 2s. Looking at the deck list, or the box list, to be the most difficult in terms of power.
Yeah, because a lot of them were 8Ks.
All the commons are grade 8K and 7K grade 2s. You've got the full field draw card and the damage adders mainly.
Oh boy, the damage adders.
So I prioritised any rare grade 2 above anything.
Yeah.
And from this, we saw that other people we could see there were a lot of grade 3s. Yeah. So and listening to other people who went to a sneak peek the day before or something, there was Morikawa decks everywhere. It's just grade 3s. So with that in mind,
you kind of held off on them.
That's how
I did.
That's why I held up on them.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, straight. We'll move on to what we pulled, or I pulled.
You pulled, yeah.
I got 2 Neo Nectars, and I actually got the combo off a couple of times. The combo being that just gets an extra bit of power if that's your Vanguard. Because you never going to get that effect off. It's the...
So it's your 12 Quest Wingers, your Bedivers, your Masquerades, for Neo Nectar Musketeers, yeah?
So we're only talking about the sneak peek today, we don't refer to the effects as such, but that just gets that Musketeer gets an extra 3k as a Musketeer as a Vanguard, and that's the Vanguard. So they were my...
Did you ever use your limit break though?
I didn't have enough Musketeers. And also, to even attempt.
Anything else worth mentioning?
Not pulls wise. We'll go on to the decks after this, but what did you pull, Aaron?
I pulled rares. Nothing but rares.
Yeah, yours was very successful.
I think that's the most noteworthy one because it's 10k and it helped.
Yeah, the rare
but I didn't even pick them all up. I got such bad rares. I just passed them on because it was just ugh.
Well, my rares I'll talk to you about later on. But anyway, to start off with, what was your starter? I got
Blackboard Parrot.
Yeah, okay, so that's for fine. Trigger wise, what?
But I did end up getting shafted a lot of them. Bloody grade 3 searches all over the place.
I got 2. No, I got 3 more as well.
Yeah, but they were just annoying. I didn't want them.
They were very annoying, but regardless, so we both got more grade 0s, but it was more guards, so I didn't mind as such because it didn't ruin the ratio of the deck. trigger-wise, I had 1 draw, 3 stand, and 2 heal.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I got the 1 heal. It's kind of handy. 2 stands, which actually won me so many games. It was unbelievable.
The stands were very good.
But the problem I had was 3 draws. Usually, I like draws.
Yes.
But in the sneak peeks, they just deck you out so fast. I was so close to losing some of my games.
Yeah, I lost my game because I decked out. I in 3 games, or 3 games is in not the entire round.
Yeah.
I decked out because I had 3 cards left, and and there's no way around it. If I didn't attack, he had enough hand to just keep guarding.
That's the problem.
And if I just swung with the rear guards, he'd have to be pretty much of a muppet to keep attacking with the Vanguard when I'm not. But I don't. My guard would run out before his cards ran out, which I don't really understand why. I just assumed the draw trigger went off, and I was on grade 3 and he was on grade 2 for a couple of turns or something. That's the only reason I see.
Must be that.
It happened.
Unless you heal and then not taking extra damage.
Yeah, that was another thing because I had 2 heals. We'll talk about grade 2s later, but there was a lot of sending back. And I healed twice, so I took more damage. That's another 2 cards from the deck, and the draw trigger went off. And you go you go second as well. Sorry, so you drive check first. Is that correct?
Something like that.
Yeah. First it gets grade 3, so you get the extra card ahead. Like first. But yeah, so there's your grade 1s there.
Grade
0s.
They're grade 0s on triggers. Grade 1s, I was just like 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
Yeah, I had. Unfortunately, I gave a few of them away and whatnot, but because we get boxes, we don't really mind giving away commons and things to friends and people we know just to help them out. So I had 3 7Ks and the rest were 6s. Yeah. So the 7Ks were very good. There were 2 rares that were 7K.
I got Fortress Armor Knight, which is a Tachikaze ammo clone.
The
amount of times that hit, I just couldn't use the effect. Yeah, it would have decked me out.
It would have decked you out, yeah.
I just couldn't do it. What did actually help me a lot
was the bouncer.
Was the bouncers, yeah.
Yeah, because
they were so handy.
They were handy, but they always. One game you turned to me when I finished and went, "You do know bouncers back to the hand." I was like, you know what? I forgot about it after the first 2 because I tried to get the 3rd and whatnot, so that it got the opportunity to try and bounce. But every time I didn't get a trigger, and they just guarded it.
Yeah.
So I just forgot about it from there.
But the 1 7K, which was nice, and then I actually managed to get 1 8K.
That's amazing.
Which was a defensive grade 1 ride, and I could make 20k.
And how did you get that, Aaron?
Some Muppet passed it along. Sorry, 4 Muppets.
Yeah.
They opened the pack, picked everything, and then the last card was that. I was just like, right, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what cards there would have been in that pack, but to pass on an 8k, I just think something would have... I don't know.
Yeah, well, there were 2 nice grade 2s I had. One was the counterblasting one. It's just the fact it was 10. Was
I
nice.
got 10.
You had 10 without cost. But regardless, it was nice just to have a 10. And I just drove that as my Vanguard and whatnot, swung the AKs, because I just didn't want to take more damage, really.
Foxy Mushroom. Which I thought would be good until, obviously, we played, and it's like, decking out, that's a problem.
Yeah, you had the 8k, though, so that's why I didn't pick them up.
Yes.
But the other grade 2 was the Cosmic Rider, which was useful in at least in one game at least, because he rode a 9k and added 2k something. And I made a 20k column as well in another game. I only have the 1, but I just held it if I had it.
It is just a little push.
But yeah,
especially in this for the sneak peek at least.
Yeah, and then there's our main thing. Yeah, everyone done.
Everyone.
Oh, look, you got 5. But it's the counterblast. Add a card from the top of your deck to the. So you counterblast. What people did is they counterblast their triggers, did the top card of the deck to the damage zone, and then you send one back. So you send the
trigger back. So people were triggering more than 6 times.
Yeah.
They were putting their heals back. They were putting their crits back.
Oh, speaking of, we didn't have any.
We didn't have any crits, so we were at a major disadvantage.
Yes.
Getting crit every drive check. Was it for you?
Oh, one game he did a grade 1 drive check, crit. Grade 2 drive check, crit. Oh, cheers, I'm on 4 damage. And he sends it back. It's like, expect another one.
And then my grade 3s were pretty standard 10s. Those two were 12k swingers if boosted, so they were great. Especially with Mat 8.
I had 4 of them. They were very good.
One touchy Kaze, which wasn't a problem. I never had to ride it, so
yeah, I had that as well.
And those two are like grade 3 airmos, which I never used because I don't want to deck out again.
Yeah, so I basically aimed for them and them as the rear guard. So that just because it might as well be that.
Yeah.
There was another grade 3 I had, which I gave away, but it was so I had 6, unfortunately. But oh well. So with that, who would you suspect to have won?
I would have thought you would win, Mikey, with all those rares and 12k and...
It would have been nice.
You didn't though, did you?
No.
Why? I came second.
Yeah, you came second.
I've got my map.
I came nowhere. Because...
You don't even know where you came.
No, I don't. This is very strange for me. It's alien to me in Vanguard.
Oh, stop bigging yourself.
Yeah. Well, I've got a reputation to keep there, and you're not helping. Because every time...
Hey, I'm a constant second.
You're a constant second, but
Everyone knows I learned from you, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, alright. But,
so that's the map, which it's kind of nice because it's Diusha, but we've kind of... I don't know, the more we look at it, it just seems to be less quality.
Well, I pointed out, and you realised when you came back, but if you compare it to, say, these maps, for example, you probably won't be able to see on the screen particularly well, but you can see the quality difference in the mats is quite substantial, really. You can see
it's really clear on these ones. This one's kind of...
And Dosha's like, he's really blurry, the outlines, and it's a darker print as well, I think. Because look, the Vanguard symbol's very dark there. And
I think it just might be the colour choices thinking about it, really. Do you think these are light mats?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but...
Regardless, it's a mat. We won it.
It's a mat. We've continued to get one of every mat, which is good.
Put that one away.
If you have any preferences of what mats we should use, just say. We honestly don't mind. But no, we haven't quite finished off how the day went, because there's a reason why I didn't come anywhere. Come the final round, we both had a loss, and we got paired against each other, didn't we?
Yay!
So
we were guaranteed a mat.
We were guaranteed a mat because one of us would go through with only one loss, of only losing to one person.
And what did I do? 2-0'd him.
2-0'd him. 2-0'd me, yeah.
Oh, he was not happy. You should have seen his face.
And then I played the third game with him anyway, and he decks himself out with claw triggers. Typical. But it was
aside from that, it was a good day.
It was a good day. I got quite a few trades. I managed to shift the deck mats that I had spare.
Yeah, got
finally.
Some good trades out.
Got some good trades, yeah. So overall, it was a nice little day. Yeah, I'm a bit frustrating that I didn't do as well as normal, but
it's a sneak peek. Don't worry.
Roll on the
next week.
Yeah, next week qualifiers, which we only have one attempt to do. So
which we're a bit worried about. But hey,
just a little stressed about that.
We'll bring you a report of that when we're done, finished, and hopefully we'll be qualifying. And
yeah, we got we've got a new Cardfight coming next week as usual, which will be the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which we hopefully try and get. We try and keep to.
And Friday we can try and get the box opening for you, because set 8 should be coming for us then.
Yeah, we have 6 boxes to entertain you with.
And a new mat.
And another new mat, yes, but the one I'll be interested in.
I love our mats. So I think aside from that, that is it, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Also, the week following we might not have any matches brought out, because we're going to be spending most of the week preparing for the qualifiers, so we probably won't have any time for recording. So we'll probably skip a week of matches and then we'll be back on track.
Yeah, plus I'm pretty busy at the moment.
Yeah,
I've got a lot going on at the moment and I need to get that done. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And please visit our Facebook page.
Well, we're hopefully going to try and get you guys a bit more involved in some discussions and stuff. Well,
personally, I originally didn't put too much effort into it because of the lack of people on it. But you know, the more we're trying to add our opinions on there. Although if I'm beaten to it, I'm just going to go yup.
Cheap comment.
You said it. You said everything. Nothing has to be said. But I really want to get a deck discussion done. We need to deck discussion, just a discussion in general about something.
Yeah, we'll sort something out.
We need to get around to that.
Qualifies first, man. Qualifies first.
Yeah, if we can.
So yes, as Mike was saying, please check out our Facebook page. We'll try and get you more informed.
And we'll see you guys later.
See ya.